What is going on, everybody? This is Sacrificer here, and it is 12:46 a.m., December 29th, 2018. And some of you guys might be wondering what that even matters. Well, it's been a couple days after Christmas, 5 to be exact, if anyone was really counting. And I decided, since it was getting closer to the holidays, I would hold off on podcasting, take a little bit of time, to spend with my family. And here we are now, and it's almost New Year's. And I figured, you know what? I haven't done this, and it's been a few weeks, probably more like a month or so. And I really wanted to upload a podcast. And the biggest reason why I really wanted to upload the podcast is because I have a beautiful new mic boom and a shock mount. Apparently, I did really well for Santa to be on his nice list. And like I say, he got me a Blue Yeti boom, and he got me a Blue Yeti shock mount. And so, all I gotta say is thank you, Santa, and I'll promise to be good for 2019. So, speaking of 2019, I want to talk about the future of video games for 2019. And my video game playlist isn't as big as I want it to be. It's mostly first person shooters, aka Call of Duty, Battlefield, Rainbow Six, games like that, big AAA games. And I'm worried about how it's going to go. I want it to be a bright future for 2019. Fun fact about me, I absolutely hate odd numbers. So, 21's nice. I hate the number because it's odd, but it's nice because you can drink legally here in the United States. I know I have some friends who are 18 normally is about the legal drinking limit, I believe. Maybe a little less, maybe a little older, but it varies between states. But anyways, so 2019 I'm really looking forward to. I do have a couple of New Year's resolutions. One of them is to start uploading regularly as podcasts to YouTube. I would love to do SoundCloud, but SoundCloud eventually, apparently you have a limited amount of upload time before they say you gotta pay for premium, and I'm not paying for premium. I'm not doing that. YouTube lets me be. It's free and lets me be creative as a content creator, and that's what I'm going to start doing. Again, I'm going to start uploading to YouTube, and it's going to be podcasts, and there might be some gameplay in the background. There might be just me. Just a picture of what? I don't know. I might take a picture of something nice. It might be me. It might be my logo. It could be anything. You just got to tune in to find out. But, so yeah, looking forward to 2019 as a video game player and a lover of games. Black Ops 4 has been I guess people would say, successful game launch. There have been some weird issues going on, some weird launch problems. Problems with the multiplayer, problems with the new DLC content, problems with Blackout and the looting system and ladders, and the Xbox One X players getting booted off while playing in high rounds of Blackout where you're just about to win. There's maybe 4 squads left or less, and then dashboarded, gone. And it makes you wonder, why do we have that in 2018, soon to be in 2019? Why are we having issues as gamers with our games lagging, with our games not playing properly? Why are we as gamers spending our money for a product that's not fully completed and for a game that is buggy? That's just how it is. And like I said, I love Black Ops. I love the Call of Duty series. And I'm scared for what is supposed to be leading into 2019. The next game everyone is rumoring to be Modern Warfare 4, which is by Infinity Ward, which apparently had a lot of their old members who had left previously to make Respawn Entertainment. come back to help make the newest Call of Duty, which again, Modern Warfare 4 is the big like name that's been going around. And I'll go ahead and say this: I love me the Modern Warfare series. Modern Warfare 2 has got to be the best Call of Duty Modern Warfare game ever to be created. Especially since it's out of 3, I think it's probably the first. Then the original Modern Warfare would be second. The Modern Warfare 3 would be the third. Go figure. But, you know, it makes you wonder what problems are going to happen when this new game releases. If you guys remember last year, Call of Duty World War II had the biggest, in my opinion, was the biggest failure of a launch in Call of Duty history. Worse than Call of Duty Ghost, worse than Call of Duty Infinite Warfare and Advanced Warfare and all those other games. It was the worst in terms of getting people into games, getting people to play. In the headquarters, oh my god, don't even get me started about the headquarters. Dude, the headquarters was so bad. People couldn't, you were in the headquarters by yourself for, I think, 4 or 5 months before the game finally opened up the headquarters up to everybody. That's 4 or 5 months of time that we should have had to the headquarters to play with, friends and other people, 1v1 them, all lost. And, they just roll. I feel like they rolled in the updates too slow. The content was too slow, and it was just a boring game. Like it wasn't fun. Everyone wanted boots on the ground, but World War II gave us that. But I don't think it's what we wanted in the sense of a World War II game. It was the same guns, different maps. That was nice, but the guns just boring. The map's boring. It just, I don't know. It felt too repetitive. I mean, I don't even think I hit first prestige in World War II. That's how much I disliked that game. The game was boring. There's nothing to do. And it was bad. And so Black Ops 4 is a nice and fresh new take on the Call of Duty series. And like I said, it's nice. It's very comforting knowing that we have this, we have 3 different creators of the Call of Duty series, aka, Infinity Ward, Treyarch, and Sledgehammer Games. But I don't know. I will go ahead and say this too. David Vonderhaar, he seems like he could be a nice guy, but he seems like he can be a total dickhead at the same time. Lots of people were pushing for the orbital VSAT to be implemented as a new kill streak in the Call of Duty Black Ops 4, and he pretty much said, no, not happening. Shut up. I don't want to hear it. I'm tired of hearing you guys talk about it. And that's fine as a developer to get tired of hearing people saying the same thing. Oh, you should add this in there, add this in there. But I feel like there's a better way about going about this than just telling your whole community to shut up and leave me alone. That's not cool as a developer, and it makes you look like a total dick towards the people who follow you and who look up to you as a developer. And I mean, I agree. I mean, I don't feel like the orbital VSAT would be useful in Black Ops 4. But I mean, clearly other people think I'm wrong and that I'm trying to side with the big boys, but that's not really the case. It's just there's no point. There's just no point. Recon sits there and does that for everybody. He can shoot out his little sensor dart, and he can sit there and use his little recon ping and ping everybody. You don't need an orbital VSAT. If you want to have that ping from recon, you go play recon. Don't sit there and rely on someone else to play as recon. And that's really all I gotta say about that. But I'm worried that the loot box system might or might not go away. And I only say that because it's still kind of here in Black Ops 4, but it is not anything like Black Ops 3. The one in Black Ops 3 was just horrible. Oh my god, you were spending thousands of dollars to get a weapon, and that's just ridiculous, especially for a Call of Duty game. And yes, again, I picked on Black Ops 3. It was a decent game. I don't like the whole jetpack thing, so that's about really all I gotta say about that. I hate the jetpacks, but I'd rather play it than World War II. 110%. Um, but as a New Year's resolution, really hard segue jumping to the next subject. I don't really have a nice way to kind of ease my way into it, which is something I'm going to start working on. I guess as a new podcaster, it's just kind of hard to do. So hopefully, as I do more, I'll learn to slide better into the new subject. But some New Year's resolutions I have is to obviously do better health wise. I drink Monsters every day, except for weekends, and sometimes I do on the weekends, but I try not to. But yeah, I mean, I do, and I don't like to. It tastes good, and I feel like I may slightly be addicted, but I feel like I could kick it if I really needed to. And that's going to start January 1st of 2019, and that's just a few days away. Some other things, like I said, I wanted to do is start uploading more as a podcaster, and I'm not sure how I can do that, but I'm going to find time. Like I said, it's 1 a.m. right now, and I'm going to try and keep that going. I don't think I'll have a scheduled upload time, but I'm going to try and be consistent with at least one a week, starting to upload to YouTube. So, youtube.com/sacrificehero or twitch.tv/sacrificehero when I live stream, because that's always a lot of fun, and I know you guys would have fun watching me play. Yeah. And some other things I want to start doing is playing different types of video games to stream, to try and acquire a bigger audience. I recently bought Final Fantasy 15, and I absolutely love this game so far. It's fun. It's a fresh new take compared to playing the first-person shooter all the time, and I just have a lot of fun doing it. This is a rather short podcast, and I think I'm going to end it just about here. I hope you guys enjoyed. Sacrifice Hero, subscribe. That sounds stupid. Subscribe to me on YouTube. Follow me on Twitch. And, hope you guys enjoyed. And hope you guys have a fantastic, awesome December 29th. And New Year's is right around the corner, so don't go too crazy tonight. So, yeah, you know what I mean. Apparently, I'm tired and I'm not thinking straight. But I hope you guys have a fantastic night. Thank you guys for listening, and hope to catch you guys on my next podcast. Bye.